I'm going to model how to complete a verb synopsis for a deponent verb. Many of you chose the word conor, conari, conatusum, which means to try. So I'll use that one, and I'll do the third person singular feminine. Okay, so starting by doing the infinitive. The infinitive of the word is right here. So I will just write in my Latin, conari, which means to try. Remember, deponent verbs are passive in form, but active in meaning. The imperative is formed by creating what the infinitive would look like if it were normal, right? If it were not deponent, which would be conare. That means try. I'm talking to just one person. If I'm talking to lots of people, telling them to try, I use the y'all form, which is just connomini. That would also mean try, but if you're talking to multiple people. The perfect passive participle is formed from that first part of the third principal part. So I would put that here, conatus, but because a participle is a 2-1-2 adjective, I need to add us, and the meaning is having tried. I won't use the word been here because it is deponent, so it does not have a passive meaning. Alright, so that's the first infinitive, imperatives, and the participles. Now to go to the actual verb synopsis in the third person singular. The present third person singular feminine would be she tries, and that would be conatur. It's going to look passive with that atur ending. If I were doing imperfect, I would say she was trying, or any of the other imperfect translations, was trying, began to try, used to try, kept trying, etc. And that'll have a ba in it, conabatur. And then because this verb is first conjugation, my future, which is in English she will try, my future it will use the bo bis bit pattern, conabitur. If you were doing a third I or fourth, you'd use the 1A 5E future. Once I get below the dotted line, I'm changing my stem. Now, we know in this bottom right-hand corner we're using the fourth principal part for normal words. For deponents, it doesn't have one, so we have to use the third principal part. The meaning of the perfect is just simple past tense, she tried. And that would be a two-part verb form, which would be conat. I'm going to add an A because I'm doing feminine. Instead of conatus, I'm using conata, and then est. So that combination together means she tried. For pluperfect, the English is she had tried. We need to have the word had in there. And we keep the conata, and we just change the tense of est to erat. Finally, for she will have tried, we keep conata, but we change the tense of erat to eret. That's how you complete the deponent verb synopsis section of your test.